everyone, welcome to Let's Talk with Mariama, your channel of motivation, inspiration, and positive vibes. So today we're going to talk about 5 things to know before you get married to a Swiss man. Anyways, this is my experience, people. I am not generalizing. I am just sharing what I know, and your man might be different. So you'll have to find your own way of dealing with the situation. So first, organization. My husband is so very organized. Like, everything is documented. Even his computer, I'm telling you, people, it's like everything has a file and a sub file and a title and all that. And I know, like, he would come to my computer and open it. I'm like, and he's like, Mariama, can you please, organize your files a bit? Like, you have everything everywhere and it's difficult to find things and all that. And I'm like, baby, it's my computer, so let it be. I know where my files are. But it disturbs him that my files are not organized. And generally, I think I am an organized person, but when I compare myself to him, it's he's way there, So, like, when I have my keys, when I come home, I just throw my keys anywhere I think it's convenient for me. And then the next minute I'm looking for it because I'm going out. I'm like, baby, do you know where my keys are? Or do you know where my memory card is? And he's like, no. Next time, please put them somewhere where my keys are going to be here. Anytime I need them, I'll just grab them and then leave the house. Like, yeah, thank you. But at that moment, I'm stressed out already because I am not organized at that moment. And I wish, I wish I could be like him, have everything organized, and you don't have to run around looking for things in the house. Number 2, Swiss people, I would always say, are brain people. They think a lot. They reflect a lot on a situation or before they make any decisions or anything like that. And we are just I am a person who just sometimes just think and want to do something and you just get it done. Like, I don't have to overthink it or anything like that. And I know with my husband, it's like everything has to be thought through, everything has to be evaluated, and the pros and cons and all that. And I find sometimes when you get into these things too much or too detailed, you tend to not do anything at all. So I'm like, let's just do it and then take the risk. It might work out, it might not, but at least we've tried. We will not regret sitting around thinking, what if we have done it, or it would have probably worked out, and things like that. So that is something that I find they overthink things, and people need to try to convince them to, chill out, take a deep breath, and then everything should be fine, and just do things and be happy. Punctuality. I cannot emphasize this enough. I did mention it in one of my videos, but my husband is very punctual. Swiss people are very punctual. Like, when it's 8 o'clock, it is 8 o'clock. When it is 9 o'clock, it is 9 o'clock, not 5 past 9 or 10 past 9 or 9:30 and all that. So coming from another culture where we are flexible with time, I would say some of us are punctual, but we can be flexible. It is quite interesting because I know officially I like to be punctual as well, but when it is a family gathering, or we're going to his friend's place for a grill or just for a coffee and cake or something like that, for me it's okay to come 10 minutes late, to come 30 minutes late. It's okay. But he would be stressed out in the house, like, baby, aren't you ready yet? Baby, we need to go. And it's disrespectful to be there late and all that. I'm like, but this is very unofficial. Why don't we just relax and get there 20 minutes later? And it's okay. But that's not how it works. So I try to find a way to make sure that I'm always on time, so he's not stressed out. So we get there, and then we have this positive energy between us, because when I'm late, then the energy gets a bit, what I mean. Anyways, the third thing that I'll be discussing today is the communication and discussion. At least with us, we discuss everything. Like, every single situation that we have or daily plans needs to be discussed. If a friend sends me a message inviting us, we have to check out the calendar together. Who has what, when would it be possible, would it not, are we going together or not, and things like that. And these are things that I know from my culture. We don't discuss everything with our men, or our men do not discuss lots of things with us because they figure it's just for men. So they rather talk amongst themselves than discuss it with their wives. So the wives tend to get this information later on after the decision has been taken and all that. But then again, people, it's not always like that. We have young people coming up that always share information with their partners, with their wives, and they make decisions together and all that. But generally speaking, that is not how it works. So I am super happy that at least we can discuss every single thing and make decisions together, and then, you know, work things out together. The number 4 thing is they are very family oriented. That is when it comes to fatherhood and all that. They are into their kids' lives. Like in our case, my husband does most of the childcare organizations, where the child goes to, when they go, he drops them, picks them up and all that, because I work sometimes late and I cannot pick up the kids, and he does that. Or I wake up early in the morning and leave before they are ready, and then he drops them and all that. And when I come home, I don't necessarily have to do dinner. You know, probably he had done dinner already, they've eaten, probably in their PJs, ready for bed. And these are super cool things that I know, like sometimes when I talk to some of my friends, they get to do everything from morning to evening and don't get that help. And I think that is something beautiful, that is so nice when you have your partner, your husband, into, you know, actively in the family process and house chores. People, you know, it is a defined gender role in our society, and then in Switzerland it is not so defined. You know, anybody could do anything. The husband or the wife could do the cooking or the cleaning or the laundry and all that. And then in my culture, or in the Gambia, women actually do this because it is very, very defined that it is a woman's job. So when you're at your home, you have to do the cleaning, the laundry, the cooking and all that. And I feel, you know, sometimes when I call my husband, I'm home, I'm like, hey babe, what would you like to have for dinner? And he's like, I don't know, don't worry, I'll fix something when I get home. And I kind of like have a schlechtes Gewissen, like I feel bad, like I am the wife, I'm the woman, I should do this before he gets home, and then make sure everything is organized and ready. But that's not how it is. So at the moment, I don't feel bad at all. Well, sometimes, but it's just great to see that partnership, that understanding, that love and respect, that anybody could do anything as long as the other one is busy, or you just want to, you know, help them take a rest. That's also okay. Responsibility. Swiss men, or at least my husband, are very responsible oriented. Like, he knows and he does the things he thinks, you know, I'm your husband, I'm your father, and I think these are some of the things that I need to do. They're very hardworking. Like, I remembered when I just came in Switzerland, it was in winter, and then it was 6 a.m. He was up, you know, he took his bath and then got ready, and it was snowing outside. People, I stood by the window, watched him from upstairs, and he was, you know, walking in the snow, and I was there in the warmth in the house. I just could not handle it. I had to bawl. Like, I cried, thinking, you know, he is going out to earn a living, not only for himself but also for his family. And I think that is really great, because it's not every man that is like that. And when I know people that just sit around a whole day and then drink green tea and don't bring anything at home. The women have to get up early and take care of the house, take care of the kids, go out in the market, get things done, sell something, buy the food that they're going to eat for that day, and that is their daily, life. And it is very sad that the situations are like that. But when I compare it to what my husband does and so many other Swiss men that I know from here, I feel it is great that when you have a husband like that, when you have a partner like that, because it also gives you that sense to kind of like respect this person, because they're not only in that rain, they're not only in that snow for themselves, but for you, for your family, and it for the society as well. So people, I am grateful, and I thought I was just gonna sit here and talk about how Swiss men don't like to dance when we go out for a party or stuff like that, but there are so many beautiful things about them that I thought I would have to give them the credit and mention these things. So if you are outside Switzerland or in Switzerland or somewhere else in my culture or in my country, and you go experiencing the same thing, super happy for you, congratulations. If you're not, your time will come. Try to communicate with your husband or your partner. Try to make them see that the household is a one unit. It is theirs just as it is yours. The responsibility should be shared, and then maybe it would work out. Sometimes maybe we just need to talk, we just need to communicate. We need to just probably tell someone else's story, and then people get to reflect on their actions, or get some motivation or inspiration from someone. And so let's keep talking and don't stop talking. So until I see you next week Saturday, these were 5 things that I wanted to share with you all. Have a great Saturday. Bye.